Zillino speak.
In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. Imagine that, a future that's super black. Long as your skin brown, your superpowers intact. What would your powers be? Just hope it ain't super whack. Spatial manipulation, create a portal that's black. Maybe just super speed, time travel to run it back. Or cheat manipulation to keep my spirit intact. As I encounter evils the world face, demons the world makes, I'm needed the world at stake. Rest in peace to Chadwick, they killed all the Black Panthers. Told us white lies, I still marvel at black answers. Suits in DC, pray it lead to a civil war. It ain't no Justice League, what's the need to be civil for? Propelled like the juggernaut, it's clear ain't no stopping this. The world in grave danger, who can stop the apocalypse? They killed all the heroes, the new ones don't really care. But if you need me, put your fist up in the air. Yeah, in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black. In the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Flying high, I emerge through the flames. Have no fear, I'm here, so stand back. Melanin activate, the name is super black.
Hey everybody, we're back. It's Thursday afternoon, or Thursday evening, 8-ish o'clock, CPT time. I'm your host, your Chris Fury, the man on the wall. I know you're glad to be here, and if it's your first time here, go hit the YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get to see all this cool stuff that we do live and past lives and past episodes and all that other great stuff. But let's get started. Lady Mandalore up in the building.
Hello.
Oh my. I love the cackle. What's going on?
I figured I would dress up a little bit for the theme this evening.
Oh, there's always a theme.
There's always a theme.
That's what we do around here. How's it going, my dear?
It's fine.
Thank God.
It's fine.
Thank God for Thursdays, right?
Yeah. I need Tuesday to hurry up and get here too.
Right.
Lord.
Tuesdays and Thursdays is where it's at, because boy, life ain't life, and life just trifling. That's just what it is.
Life is committing murders out here. straight murders. It's envious.
No, we got our Griot the Horror in the building. What's going on, Lanny?
Hey y'all, I love it. I know
it's a little
I thought we was gonna do something like maybe for Tuesday, being that we have our show on Tuesday, but
no, this is just for today. I promise I can do better.
Trust me, I've done an episode where we've dressed up and it was me, DC, and Candy B, and we were all hot as hell.
Trust me. I'm gonna be. I might be sweating on Tuesday.
I got something, but I don't do makeup, so I'm trying to be better at that.
Girl, this is lighting and a little bit. Look,
really?
Hold on. Let me ruin the illusion real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
She said, "Let me get this illusion."
Let me ruin this for a hot second. There you go.
Yeah.
It's look, effects. That's it. Just it's nothing big.
Flash and pans. That's all.
That's actually what I really want to do next year, is to learn how to do makeup.
I'll learn with you.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we have an in with a paint with Dakota.
Listen,
I mean, why not?
That, you know what? If she does a class, I will definitely sign up, because I don't mind that 6-year-old is going to show me how to do that.
Yes, no, I will humble myself.
That's 100%. A fact. Paint with Dakota. Let's go.
Oh, please. My goodness. Our very own Shepherd Book in the building. Navy Montel. What's going on?
Oh, Lord. What you got now?
Hey, y'all. Well, usually Will comes in here with his Funko stuff, and I'm like, nah. We're going to make it competitive. So I got my exclusive Hot Topic Static Shock Funko that you can only get if you were black. So if you black, you can get this.
If you're one of the blocks.
If you're one of the blacks.
The Nubians, if you will.
This I got back in 2017 in San Diego. This is a Huckleberry Hound Funko Pop soda exclusive.
First of all, let's talk about Huckleberry Finn. I mean, Hound. The
Let's-
throwback
let's-
that is.
For real.
That's a throwback if there ever was one.
Man,
And two, how tempted were you?
I wasn't.
No, really?
I was not, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because as much as I love soda, I love Huckleberry Hound even more. This was childhood, so I'm not gonna violate this. You know,
Okay.
if it was Snagglepuss, oh yeah, no holds barred. I don't even care.
Oh, on that.
Don't drink the pink.
Well, since they're showing off pops,
If it's gonna
a
be
very
pink.
own pop Funko.
Oh.
Hey,
oh, he said I'm for the shits today. Let's go.
This what we doing?
Can I do?
That's the
can I
energy
do-
we want to come with.
bring it up.
Listen,
Come on.
wanna do
I got
that?
the energy.
Hold on. Let me see.
I got
The-
the energy.
I gotta
The
fix. I gotta
official
fix.
movie poster. Yeah, I mean,
Even though, listen, I feel you on yours, Will. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not gonna hold you. But if you're gonna go Star Wars, I'm gonna go Star Wars 2 because I love me some Reva. Oh, see, it's a Star Wars. It's a Star Wars.
There we go.
Yes.
There we. You know what? You know
Yes.
what? I'm.
Everybody-
You know what? I wasn't gonna do this. Hold on.
Don't be mean.
Hold on.
I'm trying to think.
Hold on.
Where's my Finn? Because somewhere I have Finn too.
Oh, it's Finn. No, you know what? Let me not start.
Yeah, since
Wait a minute.
we're showing off pops now.
Yours.
Here's my
There we go.
Falcon and Winter Soldier exclusive.
There we go.
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Whoa!
Yes,
whoa,
sir.
whoa, whoa.
Yes, sir. Oh,
Where
hold
did I
on.
put it?
Okay.
Where are my children to me?
Maybe I got you. Let's go.
this is a horrible experience for anyone that's just listening.
Facts, right?
This is why we want you to watch us live.
There we
Maybe I
go.
got you, baby.
Okay. I got you.
I
But
have
I'm
it.
gonna keep it Star Wars. I got that brand new
Ooh.
Yo,
Dark
you know
Maul
what?
cybernetic. Boom.
Me and Lainey,
I got-
we're killing
I
it
got
right here. Let's go.
that.
Look at
Okay.
this.
Oh my god.
Oh, but
All
wait, I got the real Captain America.
Ooh.
Ooh. Will, yours is coming. It should be here
I got
tomorrow.
about 3 T'Challas.
But it's just like, wait, hold on. The engineers in the building, he's like, what the hell? Are we having a pop up over here?
Oh, okay, wait. I gotta go back.
The one
okay,
thing the one thing in my collection I do not have.
What?
Although Lady Mandalore, real quick, can you do the ending monologue to us right now?
Wait. Which to which?
To us.
Damn it, the moment's gone. Damn
No,
it.
to us. Wait, no, I didn't hear.
What was the ending? I gotta
Don't
look at
steal my joke.
She was,
Y'all
she
said
was
that in the
explaining,
comments.
she was explaining the whole story to the girl. I was like, that would be perfect for right now. And Kira was like, huh? I was like, damn it. and there it went. And there it went.
I will let you know. I did not watch the end of Us. No, I didn't. I did not commit the end of Us to memory. Good God.
I know what she's saying.
Yes,
Okay.
thank
I
you.
know what she's saying.
What's the last thing you remember?
The
For me or for
Hands
her?
Across America type of
Yeah.
thing. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Did I forget
But
something?
no, he
That's
wants me to
pretty
do a
much it.
whole ass monologue. I'm not. Who do I
Oh,
look
wait.
like, sir?
You like an
Um,
excellent voice
Darkness.
actress.
Darkness is the proper term right now.
You opened the door on that one. I'm just gonna wave it as it passed me by.
Lord. With
I
all of
mean-
that being said, let's get into the fun of the news. Let's get into some news. Let's do it. The new Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater trailer dropped, right? People were kind of maybe, maybe not.
I'll
you
stick
know.
to Diablo 4.
So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check this out right quick.
Wait, is this what's his face's baby? Or is this the game?
It's the game.
This
Oh,
is
okay,
a-
never mind. I don't care.
It's the game. It's the game.
She's being honest about it. So hey.
Yeah.
And I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, it's the game.
Hold on.
But-
It's called Snake Eater.
Yeah.
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 So here it is.
Oh, we're doing this. Oh, this is gonna be.
Glorious.
Rating pending. Okay.
Mhm.
Rip. That's what it is.
Well, that's pretty. Oh, nature. Oh,
Money, my guy. Whoa.
oh, it's a crocodile. Nigga, what you did? I'm sorry. Pardon.
Mikey, they sat on the crocodile's nose.
How they have the crocodile? He don't fight it.
On his nose? What type of nasty shit?
You saw the crocodile's nose.
You gotta
right?
get those shine spots, man.
Oh, so this is gonna have first person.
Let me turn my camera on so y'all can get the full face, because I'm making face.
There's a snake. He's gotta eat it.
The crab said, nah.
It's
There was a joke.
Well, it's funny, Willie, you talk about eating snakes because that's kind of how you survive in the game. You have to eat certain animals.
The rats are like, nah.
What are they
What?
showing? Yeah, that's all you're gonna see.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is that? Why y'all even bother? Listen, look, I'm okay.
So anticlimactic, and I'm not even a
it's-
Metal Gear
it's-
Solid fan.
It's as if
They wanted to show off updated graphics instead of actually showing gameplay. That's why I was
Yeah.
like,
That's exactly
They
what
always do that with these trailers. They always show graphics and cinematics without showing gameplay, because by the time you get to the gameplay, you're pissed.
yeah. Although if they keep the gameplay the same, like Snake Eater was one of my favorite Metal Gear Solid games, but I was kind of disappointed when I saw that. I was like, you didn't show the battle with the end, you didn't show the fury, you didn't show the pain. You could have actually shown things that have actually made people actually want to play Metal Gear Solid 3, but
yeah. And this is exactly why a lot of fans are divided. They're just like, this is what did you do? Like
you
could've
didn't bring
just-
any new fans to the fold at all.
that.
Yeah, there are
Well,
some.
you
hard-
gotta
That's what
understand.
you want to do, because that is a huge franchise.
Yeah.
That, correct me if I'm wrong, they haven't had that much of like new games in a while.
Oh, the
Yeah,
last
I
one,
mean,
the last one was the Phantom Pain, and that's only because Kojima was behind it,
yeah.
which he's no longer a part of. So that's
That's
the
a
reason
fact.
why also a lot of Metal Gear
Mhm.
Solid fans are like,
Crown Hills.
yeah, if Kojima didn't produce it, we're not playing it.
Most of the YouTubers now, the gaming YouTubers, you should see them. They just look like a bunch of sullen, pissed off children when this came out. Young, yeah, I like watching him.
He
And
said,
he was like,
he said sullen. That's
Like their favorite hero. It was like, you know what it was? It was the John Walker beatdown all over again. That's how dejected they look. You just saw your favorite Captain America get his ass whooped.
no.
That's so.
Yeah, and I almost
Yeah.
wore that shirt today too.
John Walker gets no love from me.
Same, he deserved that, fucker.
Mhm.
That,
I will always die on the hill of, yeah, you deserve that ass whooping. So PS5 has the Slim has some requirements, which I think is
Go ahead.
absolutely
Shit.
ridiculous.
I'll
You want
stick
your
with my Sega
you want your
Dreamcast.
PS5 to have a BBL? There's a certain requirement.
So it has an optional disk drive, and it needs to connect to the internet to pair it to a console.
I'll stick to my Sega Dreamcast. See, this
Wait,
is just
what?
bullshit.
Welcome to network locked equipment.
Is
Yeah.
the drive not part of the console?
No.
No, it's optional. It's an option.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
not option that I
it's
wanted.
optional.
Yeah.
Put it on the console.
Oh, it gets better. It costs more than the original play. It costs more than the original PS5.
Yeah.
never mind.
I made a
That's
statement
a crime.
earlier, and I stand by it. They are out of fucking ideas. They're out of ideas.
Mhm.
Their money
When
hungry.
you literally
agree with
have
that.
when you literally have it sitting upon in your face what you could do, and you still don't, like you still don't do it. Like it's a smaller design, which wouldn't be a problem, but it has 1 terabyte of storage for PS5 and a digital edition. So that up from 825 gigs from the original version on the console. you buy the digital edition, you can add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive for the PS5 later, as it will be sold separately for $80.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
Yes.
Yo,
It's called
I'm
Rental
done.
Markets.
I'm done. I'm about to throw out this whole PS4 and
So the
wait,
whole oh, it's all going digital and like no, just this is you want to know who had it. You want to know who had it had a very close and pretty spot on, and it was Sega, the original Sega.
Yeah.
Because you had a cartridge slot and you had a card slot.
Yeah.
When no one else had a card slot. And I guarantee you, if that system was still up and going today, that would still be a thing.
Yeah, it was a wonderful 32X graphics. 32 graphics.
The only one who's adopted that is Nintendo Switch.
Well, that's because Nintendo doesn't want to piss off its base, which they're going to.
Speaking of which,
oh boy.
So they shocked the competitive fans with a strict new community tournament guidelines. This is going to be fun. They added guidelines to his website following the UK and Japan. It's following as well as the UK and Japan websites. The prize cap is $5,000 per guidelines on the US website. Here are some of the highlights. Community tournaments may not generate commercial revenue except as permitted by these guidelines. A cap of 200 participants in person or 300 online. Organizers may not receive compensation from third-party sponsors, may not sell food, beverage, or merchandise.
What the fuck are we doing?
What
are we doing?
What?
It gets worse.
Oh, it gets worse.
How?
No prizes exceeding a market value of 5,000 or 4,500 pounds or 5,000 pounds in total. No spectator fees for online tournaments, and organizers must publicly disclose all accounting related to cost of hosting the event promptly.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Are you kidding me?
Nintendo, and here's a catch-22 out of this. Unless Nintendo endorses it, those rules are heavily enforced and will get cease and desist letters or litigation will be leveled at anybody that does that.
Hey yo, fuck Nintendo though. For real. Like eat a dick raw. Okay.
I don't own a Switch and I don't plan to own
I feel like I need to get my
it has gotten
no, don't be sorry.
In these
for blowing out eardrums. For blowing out eardrums. That's all.
Seriously, say it with a deep voice. Eat a dick. That's how you say it.
Nintendo has always been this way though. I mean, if you're a part of the emulation group where you can, people create emulators so you can actually play old school Nintendo games you cannot find anymore. Nintendo sends cease and desist letters out by the daily. So they don't care as long as they can make money. They are the new Sony.
Why I don't support them.
First of all, no, they're not. And not because I'm a Sony person, but because at least Sony keeps up with the goddamn times. Nintendo's gaming systems and whatever they want to call exclusive. How long are we gonna stick? I love Mario. Mario be cool. That's all you got, my guy. That's all y'all got.
Mario is their Batman.
Well, you also Mario, Zelda, and Kirby. So
I was about to say I live in
Mario, Zelda. I did say you have a point, Kira. You have 3. You have a point.
I'm just saying. Who the fuck you think you are? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are?
They think that Nintendo thinks of that family friendly label. They're like, you can always play with the family. Sony's like, you can kill them.
I mean, look,
kids.
The bar said it right there.
Yeah, he said that we lost Atika and Nintendo sent a cease and desist to a tournament raising money for suicide awareness. They got it here.
He's right. They don't care. If they can't make money off of it, they don't care.
The female rapper who decided to use the Mario beat for her music, I'm pretty sure they're going to come after you too.
See, here's the fucking part about Nintendo. They've got people who are such fans of their products. They're giving them free advertising and they're being pissy about it. They've been doing this shit for years. They even smell a hint of somebody else with anything on their label or their product out there and they're not endorsing it. They're going to come after you. I'm like, you motherfuckers don't realize that someone's doing it for you.
Yeah. They
And
said
you
now
bastards,
yeah.
That's
So-
why,
and
that's
they-
why I
they
sold
just
my
stated-
Switch. I
They
sold a
and
motherfucking
they've
Switch.
gone. Organizers has gone. They can still hold larger for profit tournaments, of course, but those will require a license from Nintendo. So you
Mhm.
basically have to get permission.
They appled them.
Yeah,
I
they-
get
they-
the permission
crazy.
all right, but I can't say it.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. And then you have to buy a license, and unfortunately, watch other video games. Other video game companies will follow suit. They will sit there and say, if you
I
want
don't
to,
know.
you're going to buy a license.
somebody's going to be smart enough and not do that. Somebody has
Exactly.
to. They
Yeah.
have to be.
It's literally free.
They're gonna find a way to get around that.
Why? What?
Push
I
them on
need
your
to
customer
understand,
base.
aside from greed, because of course, what else do you have against this to say that this is the way that you should be operating? This is going to generate income for us. Aside from greed, because if that's the only fucking thing, that
Being proprietary. Continuing to be
Will said
proprietary.
it best. Will said it best without saying nothing at all. They looked at profits and said, how do we keep the same profit margins we had year after year? Oh, let's keep squeezing the crap out of our customers. Because
And people
what other
are
options do
dumb
you
enough
have?
to keep doing it.
Mhm.
They're dumb enough to keep doing it. Sorry.
Yep.
and that's why they're not in the conversation with the other two big console.
And they were
warriors.
fine
They're
where
not-
they were at. They didn't have to make any
No.
kind of change. They were fine where they were at. You didn't have to make any new rules.
But that's what they about Nintendo.
Like you can't lose money. There's no way you can lose money.
Greed is always going to be the driver of all these video game companies when it comes down to it. Like that's why a long time ago emulators used to be on torrents. You couldn't find emulators in public sites. You had to go to torrents to get them just because of exactly this.
It's
But
wild.
Ba-
that what we're
Bama,
seeing.
you don't have to worry about boycotting them because no one is going to be looking for them. That's what's going to end up
That-
happening.
Facts.
But you
I
still
don't
got-
want to play your shit no more because I can't play your shit for fun anymore. Like you want me to just be holed up in the house or wait until you put a tournament out in Japan because that's probably the only goddamn place they'll allow them to do it.
But that's the thing,
Why?
though. You could take away the U.S. market, but unfortunately, until the other markets follow suit, nothing will change.
That.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't have one anyway, so I haven't had one since 1980.
I mean, that makes me sad. I do. So,
I do.
I'm legacy all day, every day. My Nintendo 64 sits proudly underneath my TV
You can have it.
with No Mercy and WrestleMania 2000 kiss every part of my behind.
I think when you see the landscape of gaming as we once knew it anyway, from like even the conventions, they're like this is what the fourth year that they said, okay, yeah, we're going to cancel
E3.
E3.
Yeah, this is year number 3. We were hoping to see it again because there was such a mystique with that event. It was such a mystique with it. I looked forward to it. I never got to go, but turning on Twitch to see the streams and seeing the presentations, you felt like you were special because they were trying to bring you in.
Yeah,
Right.
Hmm.
And
And
it
look
was,
where
I
we're
mean,
at.
it was, yeah. And then it's like, okay, you survived the pandemic. Wonderful.
Good for you.
You know, not many
So did we.
not many had a workaround. That's fine. But now you say, but why do that when we can do this? I can see that, but then everybody else followed suit.
but
So
that's
now
the
there's
key
no-
part.
Yeah.
That was the whole key part about E3. Sony does their own exclusives. Microsoft does their own exclusives. Devolver Digital does their own exclusives. Nintendo's like, oh, we can do it too. No, you can't because your Nintendo Directs are pretty much shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a and then like, you said, like I'm just coming around to the whole, like, Will, you and Tafari, y'all are already playing Spider-Man 2, and even Demetrius, Darius, all of them, they're already playing it. So there's always this level of
Oh, it's red and blue.
we're going straight digital now, no disc, which you still feel like you're being robbed at some point because you're giving me a case or a steelbook with no disc. You're giving me the code, which all DVDs came with at some point.
Bags.
But now what?
They're trying to push. They're trying to do that digital push. They're like, we are going to go full force. I mean, didn't we report not too long ago that was it Best Buy or
Best
Walmart
Buy.
that was going to stop doing
Buy.
peripheral media?
Best Buy.
Yeah, Best Buy is going to stop.
Wow.
They've already begun phase 1.
I barely go to them for computer peripherals. I ain't got nothing else to go for.
Actually, you really should. Really on the other side, you really should go to Best Buy. Those guys do not know half of what they know, and you can get away with a whole lot of shit.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But when I buy 3 DVDs from Best Buy and they cost as much as my car note, yeah, I'm not going. Yeah.
I'm not. No offense to Geek Squad, but y'all don't do pricing well.
That's a fact.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. Y'all cool, but salesmen and pricing, y'all are not.
But I would say this with Nintendo doing what they're doing, they're pushing the market back towards legacy. Everybody's going for the older systems because there was a simplicity behind them. They didn't have to use the internet. You could just sit down and play.
And
Easy.
they worked. They just worked.
No patches, full on game, and I love watching kids now try to play older games. Just the sheer frustration of them trying to play. Like, give a kid Donkey Kong and just
give a kid TMNT and then swimming underwater. Give them that game.
Or even Sonic.
Give them the X-Men from the arcade.
I
Battletoads. We can do that too.
Yes.
I let them play Street Fighter 2 on the Super NES, and they're like, wait, what's the combos? Where's the buttons? I said, here's the instruction booklet. Here's all the moves. Have fun. And I sat there and smiled for a good 2 hours as they're getting frustrated.
I'm surprised they lasted 2 hours.
Oh, they were determined. My nephews are determined. It's like, but we only got 4 buttons. Exactly.
Yeah. Make it work, baby. Make magic happen.
We did our thing and we walked away with bruised thumbs as proof. It's completely fine.
With 2 sticks, a directional, and 4 buttons. You little shit. Sit down and play a real game.
3 continues, 5 lives, and no restarts.
That
5 lives.
That's a lot.
Those were the days.
He said Best Buy raised all the movie prices and tried to put the real prices behind the $200 membership. Nobody's buying. So yeah.
They earned that.
Yeah. Oh, not chill.
But
Would you like our membership? No, your sodas cost $5. Fuck you. I'm out.
I understand that. Best Buy. Why do your sodas cost more than going to a freaking movie theater?
Thank you.
I'm like
these numbers make sense. Like, why make it make sense? I remember when I was looking for a new laptop and my wife was like, let's go to Best Buy. I'm like, shit. I'm like, for those prices, I'm like, nah.
You are the love of my life.
I said it quick. I said it so quick. She was like, what? I'm like, look, I'll do better going to Finger Hut. I'm telling you right now.
He said Finger Hut. Get the fuck
out. Look, it was either Best Buy or Talk USA, but it was entertainment either way. Especially if you knew what you wanted, but you knew the salesman was just trying to get the highest commission and try to sell you stuff. Try to sell you Gateway. No, you didn't try to sell me the cow computer and say it's the best thing out there on the market.
Oh no, and that's still a thing now? Gateway?
Yeah, there's still some.
They still work?
No, wow. There's still some Gateway still being sold, but those machines are still cycling out there somewhere.
Oh my god,
they're worse than E-machines. That's really old. If you still have an E-machine that's working, please don't connect to the internet.
No, please don't.
Yeah, you're gonna find out the hard way.
I've seen grown men cry. Don't do that.
All my World of Warcraft got lost. Well, no one told you to connect this old ass machine to the internet, fucker. I'm sorry, but old Yeller, your machine got the old Yeller treatment. Just take it around back.
That's it. It ain't no good to you no more. No good to you. Yeah, I think it says a lot about the gaming industry and even physical media, because even now, like, I can't tell you the last time I bought a Marvel movie because it's going straight to streaming, right? you know, unless you really pressed about seeing behind the scenes and deleted scenes, you know, and
But they've got that in extras.
yeah, exactly.
No.
So
You do
I
got
just
you
bought
do
Black
have
Panther.
some, but you do got those folks that just, I mean, I'll give it to them. You got those DVD hunters that like, look, if it's out on DVD, I'm just collecting it, adding it to the pile, just in case streaming goes down, but I still got power. At least I got my DVD player. Some people still do want to do that.
Mine's over here. Well, 3 of them. I have 3 DVD players. I don't care. I'm always gonna be prepared.
I mean, I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say I still have some HD DVDs still somewhere in this house.
I mean, we all do.
Yeah. And
I
VHS.
I got one.
Thank you. I was about to say
collectible
VHS, DVDs. Let's go. Like,
Okay. No. Yes.
Wow. Letters. Acronyms.
Yes.
you probably got at your mom's house.
Wait, the way she
No,
did
no,
that
no,
just
it's
now,
literally
the way you were looking just now,
That
it
was a trigger
giving-
moment.
It was straight Uncle Fester, like what?
I thought that was a get out on we just trigger Kira. Like Kira, look at the flash, Kira. Look at the flash.
You hear a click and look at Kira and go, "Oh my gosh, where is your other eye?"
It's just crazy. So I don't know. You know, it's one of the things now that you're seeing everything kind of just change. The landscape is changing, and you either are just gonna roll with it or just sit back and deny it. You know, like in the case of this whole thing with Nintendo, I think they're gonna find out really quickly like this is not gonna work. You know, the digital media, it is what it is. I mean, there was a time where there was a whole war between HD and Blu-ray. Like,
That is still.
I'm like,
lost.
That was a funny 2 weeks. That was a funny 2 weeks, wasn't it?
I'm like, this is happening right now. Like, what's the difference? You know,
You had folks claiming sides. No, HD DVD is better. Blu-ray sucks. I was like, are y'all really gang banging on DVD formats right now?
that was a
DVD gang. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
I'm just saying.
But even then, the Blu-rays that we were getting that came with the disc, and it still had it had a code that you can download on your whatever device. So the writing was already on the wall at some point that they were going to do this. You know, it's just it sucks that you can't have both options.
Just like comics now, they're putting digital codes in the comics now. So once you buy it, you just get the code and you can put the comic elsewhere. I was like, well, where's the fun from actually reading the comic?
Yeah,
but that's the fear. The fear is once they start going the digital route, the actual production on comics is going to get less and less. That's what I'm afraid of when I see digital comics being downloaded and you see Comixology and all those things. That tells me that there's a whole side of the industry that's about to pretty much be extinct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just.
That's not surprising. I mean,
which one?
They're doing it to books all over. So.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
JHU. It used to be Jim Henley's universe, and then they.
Yeah, I remember. I heard about that place.
Yeah, somebody bought it, turned it into JHU. They moved from across the street from the Empire State Building down to over here by me on the east side. They just closed like 2 weeks ago.
Wow. Please tell me Midtown Comics is still open.
That's what I was about to say. As long as it's not Midtown.
Of course they are. They're part of the. They're part of the problem. They're part of the problem. Like the little. I'm going to go on a tirade, but the little mom and pop shops can't survive because
they have to have certain.
They buy everything in bulk. Like there's no personal connection or anything anymore. There's nobody you can go to and say, "Oh, I remember you from last week. I know you like these particular things. This is a new thing that you need to test out." There's none of that anymore.
I actually can say that I don't have that problem with the bookstore that I go to. They actually, which is like they manage. Yeah, it's mother and son owned.
Yeah.
You know, they're nationally known in certain circles, so they're good because they have certain things that kind of keep people coming in. It's family owned, and you know they're very personable, and on top of that, you know they do these events throughout the year. You know, so it kind of make that involve the community. So they seen this is how they survived the pandemic by staying open, but not having people come in and having their workers drop off pull lists.
But that's what we did.
You
That's
know,
what we
so
did.
I mean, and it was commendable. Like I got a knock on the door. I look out the window. Ben is getting in the car. I'm like, yo, thanks. I would have gladly came to the other side of town, and you just had it outside waiting for me.
But that's what keeps places like that open. You gotta have that. You gotta have that. Everybody knows you when you walk in.
Yeah, there's that loyalty.
Yeah, you gotta have that. I mean, if you got a strong customer base, yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Mhm.
But for a lot of these places, you don't. And you
gotta think about, especially when you're in an age of the MCU and the DCU and the new DCU, and then God, Invincible and The Boys, and now people are getting invested, and they're like, "Oh, this is in book form. Where can I get this?" So not everything needs to go digital. Especially if you're introducing a new fan base. If you're introducing a new fan base, that's just pumping new blood.
Can I say real quick that the new fan base of comics right now are acting like they're some of the most elitist little bastards around. They swear up and down they know every detail about every hero. I'm like, bruh, have you actually?
You want to hear something really funny?
Please.
Well, actually,
this has actually happened. This actually happened when I was in the bookstore. And I was in there, and the owner of the bookstore, he was sitting out back, and he happened to come up, and there was a guy in there. He was talking about Black Panther, and as I'm listening, I'm looking through stuff, and as I'm listening, my brain is like, "That's wrong, that's wrong." And so John walks out. He's like, "Well, Chris knows a lot about Black Panther."
You became the subject matter expert on the spot.
I kind of feel like there should be Sith music playing.
They literally, it was like our expert's sitting right over there. So I'm just like, hey, So he's like, so didn't that happen? I said, nope, that didn't happen. Not that way. So he's like, oh, and I was just like, and it was a brother, and I was like, I hated to do that to you, but he must.
I mean, listen,
I'm representing.
You did choose violence.
See,
this is how you teach.
He must
exactly.
Learn.
This is how you teach.
He chose poorly.
He did.
That was his villain origin story.
I'll be back for you, Fury.
that was the much to learn you still have.
Yeah.
Chris, that happened to me too about 5 years ago at my job. Someone came in asking about the Young Avengers, and I was working, and I was in the back, and he's going on about Wiccan and Hulkling, they're not together, and I said, please don't call me out there. Please don't call me out there. I hate all of you. And I walked out like, hey, what's going on? Is Hulkling and Wiccan? Yes. Not only are they together, they're fucking.
They both uglies.
They are doing the thing, and
they are the beasts with two backs.
Come on, that's not true. Really? Okay.
So Navy, did you look him in the eyes and just saw all the life die as you told him that?
I saw him shrivel like an apple. It was the funniest shit in the world. And then he tried to go in on Patriot. I said, you don't want to go there with me. Do not go there with me. I will fuck up your family background and not touch you. Don't do it. My boss is sitting there going,
not gonna lie, it's a glorious feeling. I like, I must be the villain because the way
is it really villainy or wait. Is it really villainy?
The way I took pride in that, like, because I was the same. I'm like, I want to say it, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't know this guy. I want it. But,
I mean,
two people that was in the
he's already in a place where y'all are talking. Now you should have just been like, all right,
that's justified at that point. That point he can have it.
Yeah, I'm glad I went in the store. I'd been like, say it.
The minute the owner and the worker was looking, he was like, yeah, that's the guy you want to talk to. And I was just like, part of me was like, shit. The other part of me was like, yes. Let's rock and roll, baby.
I've been waiting for this moment.
The best.
As Kira would say, fucking kids.
You can't get mad, Kira.
You know you want to lie.
Man,
created
that is your statement at that moment.
Lady Mandalore would have been proud. She was like, watch them die.
She would have.
No, let me tell y'all, I really didn't hear what you actually said, and I'm not gonna say what I thought you said because I don't want to be triggered again.
You know,
Oh no, you guys share. You guys share.
Come on now.
I'm talking about the Serbian film.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Lord.
God. Wow.
Here we go.
we're not
Okay.
talking about
Let me
the
see.
We're not gonna do that for you. We're not gonna do that for you.
How do they even sound on the
I'm
I
not
was
gonna do
because I
it for you.
clearly
from
I
a
was
phonetical
not listening.
standpoint. How did you get there?
I'm easily triggered. It didn't take much. If
I'm
you
glad
take
you
some
didn't
of the
say fuck them
letters,
kids in a Serbian film. I would have just had to close my camera. I'm telling you straight up.
Ooh, and we're back.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
thinking about Wiccan and Hulkling.
Girl.
wow.
There's
Well,
clips in this episode too, people.
I'm about to say,
That's at the 44 minute mark.
So far as
I'm
going
mad that
too
you
many
were
clips.
making the sound, Will. You got problems, bro.
Oh my God. Oh, wait till you see what happens with us next week. Speaking of next week,
Yo, this is me, this is the crew, and where we gonna be. Some of you might know us already from talking to this woman, or this man a few times, or these guys. Pretty much anybody you can find under this playlist on the channel. Tickets available at the link below. Saturday, November 4th, 4 p.m. in Panel Room A, we will be doing our second IRL show. Quick little power hour talking all things nerdy, blurdy, playing games, and giving away prizes. By the way, this is just what I'm bringing. I have no idea what the rest of the crew is coming through with. Also, me and some mutuals will be there to press on behalf of these lovely people doing interviews and such. So, actors, writers, voice actors, content creators, comic book creators, cosplayers, etc. Feel free to hit us up because it never hurts to plan these things ahead of time. Safe travels to everybody attending. Let's show up and show out at the showboat.
right,
So far,
everybody,
I
we will
love his
be
commercials.
we
I
will
love
be
the
at
vibe.
J1 Con November 4th, Saturday, 4 p.m. in Panel Room A. Come check us out. If you've seen us at BlurredCon in person, you know what to do at J1 Con. We come in here, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna have some prizes to give away, we're gonna have some great talks. We might even shoot a skit or two. But we're also going to be in full force as press for Blurred Station. So you want to come over there, show your love, check us out. If you know what we do, don't be afraid to step up to us. Talk to us nice. You know, so Lady Mandalore is like, I'm ready.
Those eyes, though.
I
ready.
literally have I have a game plan. I have a bag packed already.
Oh God.
I do.
She said, "I'm definitely ready." Okay.
This is why she's the second in command.
Yes. Thank
Oversight.
Yeah. Adjust if needed, but always be prepared.
See, she's not exactly Jane Cobb, but you always need a grenade somewhere.
Just wave and smile, Kira. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave.
No, wait, and the way you just set that up is like me being the captain. It's just like I'm interrogating somebody, and I'm just saying, see her over there? Yeah, that's my second in command. She just waves and smile and waves.
The makeup that she has on too.
Face and everything.
Like I would say everything that you are right now. That's what you need to be.
If you've heard anything bad
do
that she does, if you've heard anything horrendous, it's true. They just left some stuff out. And this,
I would leave the room. And like, okay, look at Kira, look at you, and go, I'm gonna get a pretzel.
Next thing you know, she's in the room with them. I'll get the mop.
I was just thinking that. Why are you sitting outside with a mop and a bucket? Wait for it.
No, broom. Get the broom. Get the broom.
Last time was a broom and you left pieces, so I'm getting the mop.
Wow. I'll bring the Fabuloso next time.
Bleaching peroxide do wonders. I'll just say that.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Kira, I heard that, Kira.
Same, lady,
God.
same.
So, so we're gonna come right back. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about what would the villain do? How did that just come full circle? I don't know, freaking worked.
We have both.
Do you
of them.
like your pancakes patted, your biscuits buttered, your cakes fluffy? Then you should get Mother Butters. I put that on everything. Pasta, veggies, rice, and everything nice. Mother Butters will get you right. Oh yeah, GMO free, and for those who are vegan, Mother Butters has a non-dairy option. That's right. There's enough Mother Butters for everyone to enjoy. Get Mother Butters from your local grocery store. Hey man! What you doing in my kitchen? To me, my lords. All right, we are back. Let's take that off of there.
All right.
And there we are. All right, there we are. There we are. There
That
we
was
are.
fun.
It always has a little,
I like that. Can we
little,
do
little,
it again?
little razzle dazzle. You know. So, we're winding down our Halloween episodes. 'Cause, you know, we commit. We all cosplay at some degree to some degree. So I mean, one thing you know about cosplay is you better commit.
Ooh, amen to that one.
You never go half-ass. You go full ass, as Hillspawn would say.
Don't go. You don't go full. You go ahead.
You never go. So, we have several notable horror icons, right? That has over the decades of horror movies that we do know or seen. We always thought two things. Why did the final girl or final guy do that? Or if I was the villain, I wouldn't have done that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do a little round table. I'm gonna name off each horror icon. Tell me where you think they messed up and how you would fix it. Now, since she's the star of this whole season of Halloween, I'm gonna start with our very own Creole horror.
No time to shine.
It's the nose thing for me. I'm like, great. I'm not ready for this.
Lady Mandalorian isn't the only one that has a holster ready to be unloaded there. So I'm gonna give you two horror icons.
Okay.
You tell me where they messed up and you tell me how you would have fixed it. All right. Let's see. Even though it's been one movie, it's very notable. Annie Wilkes. From you know.
Okay.
Okay. From the very famous Stephen King movie.
Misery.
Now, if you read the book, I've read that book. Good Lord, I'm glad there's stuff in that book that didn't make the movie. I'm so glad. She was so much worse. But what would you have done differently if you had been in Annie's shoes?
Ooh, when she killed the oh God, when she killed the sheriff, when he came looking, if she could have tried to play that off, she might have actually gotten away with it. See, here's the thing. I think, oh God, he just wanted to get out. And she did not break his spirit enough. She went physical and not really psychological.
Mhm.
And because she went physical, I think that for any person, if you have that want to live, you're gonna find a way. But if you can beat them down psychologically, then she might have had a chance. Because if I remember correctly, I think he had like some, like maybe like a daughter or something like that. But not a lot of people were really, really looking for him. And she was set up so perfectly because that's where he went to write. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
he
it wasn't-
went
it wasn't
out
up-
there,
it wasn't up
right?
to him.
Nobody was going to look for him. So she shouldn't have gone full on psycho. She should have gone like psychologically psycho.
The
crazy.
chick from Harry Potter, the pink chick from Harry Potter.
Nah, she's
What?
from. Let me think now. She's from.
No. I'm
Coven.
saying that's the way that she should have approached.
Oh
it.
yeah.
Psychological
I will
mind.
not lie. I will not tell lies.
Yeah.
No, I thought I'm about to say she's in Coven of American Horror Story, among other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think if I were that person, that's kind of what I would have done. But I would have definitely not tried to kill anybody that's coming to search for him, because then now you gotta make up more things, and then they're gonna come over like nah. But then also, I think the setting was perfect for the time. That would not have played in our world now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that would have played with the technology that's available in our world now.
Agreed.
Yes, it would. I'm not. My phone is off. This is where I go.
But
Why is it time?
To
Okay, right, your phone is off. However, the fact that you have,
but
you know what I'm saying?
To counterpoint that though, if it was done in this day and age, she actually would have been more proficient.
Yeah.
The phone could have been put in a whole different direction. With AI, she could have turned around and actually mimicked him the entire time.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
She
right.
was out of the house a lot, so
Yeah.
she had the time.
She was.
And his personality makes it easy for him to disappear and nobody goes looking for him.
Yep.
Okay.
I feel like I'm about to find out a lot about y'all over the course of this episode. Just
you're gonna be worse than us. You're gonna be worse than us, Will. I already have you as unsub number 1.
Wow.
Okay. And this can probably be any version. This next character I'm gonna give you. This could probably be any version. So just give me out of the entire franchise. Just give me which one, and that's going to be Ghostface.
Oh boy, yo, that laugh was everything. That came from down in the diaphragm. It's like,
and now
down here. Hey.
So,
Yeah.
Okay, I think this there's a couple easy ones, right? You can go for mom, like she talked too much. Mom just talked too much. I like the fact that she killed Mickey. I do like that. I thought that was actually a smart move, because if he really was serious about his motivation, that was just stupid. So the fact that she's like, "Oh, Mickey, there's not gonna be a sequel or a trial," whatever she says, and bang.
No watch list involved.
Listen, I think I really liked. See, I actually am a fan of 3. I know 3 gets a lot of shit. I think especially in like a post Me Too world, 3 actually actually is more relevant. With why his motivations is actually something I feel that you don't see in horror. Like that's a straight personal motivation, and the way that it unfolded. What would I do different about Brother? I actually wish I could have seen. Okay.
Say it.
No, somehow I wish I could have merged Now Brother with Stu and original boyfriend Skeet Ulrich.
Yeah.
Okay. I wish I could have seen that. Maybe you could even show that as a prequel, even though you're not going to get the original character. I mean, actors because they're too old. But you could have even shown that as a prequel. And then that could have came out a little bit different.
Okay.
I do like though, and I fight myself all the time because I actually don't like the comedy of 4, but I actually like old girl of who's also always in American Horror Story.
Oh,
Julia, what's her face?
Childs.
Niece.
Childs
No,
or-
niece. No, niece.
Yes.
Niece is Julia Roberts.
Yes, Roberts.
Yeah,
niece.
yeah.
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts. Yeah.
I actually really liked her as a killer.
Okay.
What would I do? I wouldn't. That's another one. That's a really easy one. I wouldn't have talked as much at all. As soon as I knew that Sydney was alive, it's not about, oh, I'm gonna play around. It's about, oh, I'm smothering, I'm clocking that bitch, and that's it. I'm not even going to. I'm serious. Like, she played with her food and she got shot up for it, and she talked too much because then she was like, oh, how do we have matching scars? Damn it, bitch! You shouldn't have said nothing. That's it.
The monologue always gets them, lady. When they
When
gotta explain the plan.
So, Lady Mandalore, since we mentioned Ghostface, because it's what, like 7 screams right now?
Approaching 10.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to give you Ghostface as well. So I'm going to give you Ghostface, and then I'll give you another character. So what would you have done?
Original Ghostface. Steve Ulrich was also playing with his fucking food. You don't play with your food.
Him and Matthew Lillard, yeah, they were.
They were
Shaggy.
Shaggy. Shaggy, definitely. I would keep Shaggy as the scapegoat. What I would probably do is figure out a way to convert the oh god, what is her the chick, the main chick, the fuck
Sydney.
I'd convert Sydney and have her kill Dad.
Interesting.
But that's just, I mean,
how would you get that?
If I'm going on a murder spree, I'm definitely converting Sydney. I'm going to let her know that this type of mentality is in her system, to lie, cheat, and love in some capacity. And then I'm trying to think of who I would get in the school outside of I'd have to throw Dewey in there somehow. I'd have to throw Dewey in there somehow. Okay. Dewey's definitely going to accidentally help me get away with it somehow.
Because he's clumsy enough to get it. He's clumsy enough.
It's not about clumsy. It's about he's too stupid to lie. So whatever I get him to tell the main people that are looking for this person, they're gonna believe him. It's gonna slowly pull them away from whatever scent I have. And that's my that on that.
Okay.
Dewey's so stupid that he pulls people away.
I'm gonna pull one out of the ether because it's not on this list, but I actually enjoyed this movie. Kevin Bacon's Invisible Man.
I don't remember. I remember I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember everything that happened.
That part. I didn't really like it, but I don't remember it either. I just remember I was like, whatever.
Oh.
What? Hold on. Somebody got something? Hold on, because I'm looking at the list and I'm looking at the chat. Oh Lord. Okay, so I will give you Pamela Voorhees.
Oh, Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, Mom Dukes?
Yep.
I mean, she got away with it.
My boy's a good boy.
She got away with it.
He was a good boy. You're nothing but whores.
Nothing you would have done different.
Did she get away with that?
Yeah,
She did. She just got killed, but she did.
You did.
Yeah.
Got away
She
with
did.
it.
Hey, sorry, guys. Listen, I don't consider that getting away with it. If I'm not home eating my dinner, I didn't get away with it. Sorry.
Listen,
I mean, listen.
She
The
didn't
only
do
reason
no
why she got
time. She didn't do no time. She didn't get the chair. No electric. I mean, she got murked
She did
by
try
somebody.
of St. Peter. What y'all talking
What?
about?
Well, I mean, they didn't pin the murders on her.
Right.
The
No.
murders were never pinned on her.
And she, I mean, listen, she only died because the other girl got lucky.
Pretty
She
much.
swung at the right time. Like,
Just pure luck.
I don't know.
Just pure
Yeah, I think it was pure luck. I think she would have got away with it if it wasn't written, obviously. But if it was real
Oversight.
life, I think she would have.
It's
I
oversight.
think she would have got away with it.
In hindsight, she should not have rushed into that room. That's pretty much it. Okay.
So the difference would be patience.
Patience, yeah.
Long
You're doing great so far. You just need a little more patience on that last part. You almost had it. Oh, okay. Cinematic Assassin.
Did you see my thing? Did you see my request?
Hold on. You said movie demon.
Yes.
Okay, you got two.
What about this earlier? Real sensitive spot. So every movie demon is a dumbass, and here's why: there's never any sort of
wait. This is his dissertation.
It's never
Pay
clearly
attention,
stated that like they have to go through this like warm up process of like to take possession or whatever their end goal is. So it's like they spend 2 to 3 weeks like flicking lights on and off, slightly moving furniture, tripping you as you walk down the hall. Stop doing all this little dumb bullshit. If you can apparate, just snatch a motherfucker up. Why are you flicking light switches? Why are you playing with my light bill? See, that's something in a black household that it got to be on before the end of the movie. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I can't when you said, why you playing my life?
He's not wrong.
Why is
though.
all these damn lights on? Ain't nobody in the rooms.
Why are you playing with my light? If you got enough money, if
That
you got enough
is
time
good.
to click, you got enough time to pay.
Oh my
Or you
God.
start giving the goat demons names. Look here, Casper.
I'm just
that is a black thing, and that's gonna make Casper mad at you.
It wouldn't be anybody creeping around with the lights going off, and he's like, no, in a black household, who playing with my damn lights?
Well, I'm gonna find a movie that they take over automatically because you make a great point.
Because
Every demon movie I can possibly think of, it always takes time. I need to find something that's like,
Actually,
this is what happened.
You're talking okay.
So, okay, so I'm
976 Evil.
Yeah.
Who's it? What?
That's immediate possession. 976 Evil's been immediate possession.
I'm sorry.
Honestly, I've never heard of it.
It's an 80s movie.
It's an 80s movie.
Okay.
So where if you
I've
dial
heard
the
of it.
number, if you dial a certain number, you can get possessed.
Listen,
Can I?
don't
can
be
I
playing
make
on my
one-
anytime
one-
minute.
Can I make one stipulation?
Mhm.
Can it be a moderately good movie from the last 10 to 20 years instead of the 80s? That's one. I know it sounds like two, but it's real. It's one stipulation. That's all. Something. Even if it was like VHS, I would accept that.
He said demonic possession, so we can only go so far.
8, 6, 7, 5.
He said it had to be demonic possession.
So
And it had to be immediate.
did you have a second movie demon?
Me,
Or do you want me to give you one?
Let me give me what you got.
Samara Morgan.
Who that?
The Ring.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I'm
Who
sorry.
what?
The Ring.
The Ring.
The Ring.
Oh, Samara.
And there you go. No, and there was
know,
there was only one instruction, and you can get possessed.
Why she move so that
Among other things.
And to pick Kira's preferences, it's within 10 years.
it is.
What?
However, that's a haunting. That's not a possession.
You know what she needed to do was fix her frame rate. Because she the one.
Oh my God.
Never in my day.
Spider
Never in my days.
Let's go.
I mean, she kind of did because now she's on the internet. So
like not fix the frame rate. Oh,
I can see that just as she steps out. Can you just see that as she steps out? Why are you moving so slow? Just girl.
Yo, she the
She
lost.
didn't even 1080p.
I feel like
She
Dakota,
ain't
I feel like
scared.
Dakota
What
did
is
her
this?
too.
Why she look pixelated? I ain't scared of her.
She's moving so slow on the television. Look, you got no time to be putting water on my floor. You better be bringing rent money as you come to that TV.
I thought you was gonna go for the mop.
Well, you seen what Queen Latifah did to her. It scared us, so it was different too. It was like, oh, we're not doing that.
Would she have just lost eventually because no one has a VCR anymore?
No, because of Ring. She's on the internet now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there was another one.
Yeah.
Several. Wasn't there like 3?
I think it's
there were 3.
There was Ring, Ring 2, Rings. Now, if you're not counting the Japanese versions,
yeah,
Ringu.
Japanese versions are always better. Japanese versions are always the best.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
That part. I don't know why, but there's just something about Japanese versions.
Because Japanese don't give a damn. They're
it's
like,
it's a different beast. It's a totally different beast.
Just
If
like
you've
the
ever
Ring.
if you've ever watched Shudder,
that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
That one.
It's because it's one part haunting, one part just like it's karma, and you're just like I never none of this I didn't see coming.
What did you do? I didn't do anything. You found out what he did at the end. It's like, you know what? Get her.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
we're good.
And I love that she got her revenge in a nice piece of la resistance way.
So, all right, Black Fox, Isabel Furman, the orphan.
Oh shit!
Oh,
what would you have done differently?
Give her vitamins.
Which one? The orphan or First Kill?
No, the orphan.
Okay,
you saved me from First Kill, so it was like
feed her vitamins. She can grow up and beat her ass. That's how you do that.
I was gonna say the only thing I would fix about her is leave no witnesses. There was always somebody that knew. Somebody that always had an inkling. Every time, someone always sat there and kept looking at her and was like, "There's no way there's no way this girl had something to do with it." That's the problem. That's the problem. You left. It's like a stealth mission. You leave one person around, the mission can always be compromised. All of
that did happen in First Kill, though.
Mm-hmm.
She rectified that in First Kill.
She should have been like Snake
Eater. Even though she had to, because like that part, because they did it like 10 years, 20 years after the first one. So she did rectify that in First Kill.
It's still a stealth mission. There's no witnesses.
Who's
around to tell a story?
Oh wait, wasn't First Kill a prequel?
Yeah, First Kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like 10 years later.
Right, which was weird because I'm like, Lainey saved me for it. I'm like, good luck, good God. Okay.
And she's shorter.
I mean, for the longest time, she had the innocent white girl thing going on. Oh, she's so cute and she's an orphan.
I honestly, I thought you would have said something to the effect of, I'm not going to make moves on the spouse. It's just
that's what I thought you was gonna say too. Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, you just blew the hatch right off the lid. There it is.
Or don't go after the little girl.
I'm sorry. In a black household, if you adopt her, it's like, no, you ain't hell no. You are older than you were.
Far as says, don't breathe is just stink meter in a horror movie. It is stink meter.
Really?
What, nigga?
I see an old white man just out of nowhere, just don't breathe.
Oh my gosh.
I smell white kids.
Here come Uncle Rucker. I don't see no stink meter around here. What's going on up here? Why is that darky over there screaming hard?
So I gave you Isabel Furman. I'm going to give you Jigsaw.
Not everything needs to be a goddamn lesson. You know what? No mini rant about Jigsaw. Jigsaw is basically Dr. Doom with torture racks.
He did not. All right, on this we
are not going to blaspheme Dr.
You know why I say that? Don't get me wrong. Dr. Doom, wonderful monologues in everything that he does. Jigsaw, Do you really gotta give me a full-blown story as you know this person is not gonna survive your trap? Just at this point, it literally should be, we're not playing a game. Here's how you can get out. You've got about 10 seconds. I spent 8 seconds explaining this whole thing. Good luck.
I was about to say, you sound more like you like Amanda than Jigsaw.
Yeah, you are definitely Amanda.
Amanda did it wrong. Amanda could have sat there and been a perfect Jigsaw. She was just impatient. She kept
once again, it comes back to that one word.
Impatient. She's like, she wanted to run the games. And even Jigsaw was like, you're not ready because you're just a murderer. Yeah. Told her to her face.
You don't have a purpose. You don't have a purpose.
She never beat me. He told her after she got shot, though.
Yeah.
See, that's a black parent move. He like, see, if you had it done what I told you to do.
Yeah. As she said, that bleeding out.
That's true. I've definitely done that to my daughter.
To fix her, all she for Amanda, all she had to do was wait for him to die. She could have done whatever she wanted. True. That's how you fix that.
It wouldn't have been to his plan, but
that's not her problem.
Yeah,
Jigsaw's main problem. He monologued everything. Everything had to be it's almost like he had to justify why you're here. It's like hearing the judge explain your charges. Just tell me what I got to do to get out this courtroom.
I know I did. You know I did. Let's just get that out of the way.
Mm-hmm. You did not pay your parking tickets.
Tell Kirby if I'm wrong. Except for that one time where the two dudes had a chainsaw and old girl was hanging above there, and literally they're getting cut because they're pushing the blade into each of them while old girl just slowly getting hung down. It's like, okay, you have to sacrifice yourself to save old girl. Look, she ain't my wife. She ain't got my kids. Why, as men, are we killing ourselves for this bitch? That's all I'm saying.
What?
I'm just saying, because y'all remember that. She's
saying in this.
I mean, she was really playing them.
Yeah,
she was really playing both of them. I'm not mad at that.
Let him kill me? I was like, yeah, we're gonna let you die because only one of us of the three gotta die. And
thank you.
You the one don't need to be down.
Okay. Facts.
All right, Montel. Go ahead. We got time.
I was gonna say, I feel like Jigsaw is just James Cameron, but with more steps.
You ain't wrong.
Oh my god.
I feel like Jigsaw is Batman, but he's been to therapy. He's aware of what
he's aware. This is how he solves.
I like how you think, Will.
Okay.
In Elseworld.
Montel.
Hi.
I'm giving you Chucky.
Fuck.
What would you have done differently?
I was gonna say, don't get caught for the first goddamn crime.
Right.
That.
all
don't run into a toy store.
All the streets in New York. And
Lady took it from me. Don't run into a fucking toy store. Okay. There's plenty of places you could have ran. You went to a toy store and then you did all this bullshit, and now you're inside the body of a damn doll. Oh my god, this is
real quick.
He was desperate, boy.
Real quick, at the beginning of Child's Play, correct me if I'm wrong. As he's turning into the toy store, wasn't there a clothing department that had plenty of mannequins that he was running by that he could have ran into?
Yep. I didn't watch all the movies. That was one I watched, and I regret it to this very day.
Look. When he
learned
that spell, he couldn't. You know how you get a toy, you just can't wait. You can't wait. Mm-hmm. He's like, I learned this spell. I can't wait to use this spell on somebody.
But well, the mannequin's faceless. You don't have to worry about anything identifying. You can pretty much dress up however you like, and you can go after anybody you want. Chucky was out there. You saw Chucky. He was the face of the
But a faceless mannequin that could kill. And you couldn't and no one would suspect you?
Slender Man.
I mean, listen, in real life, that sounds cool, but as us watching it, that's gonna look stupid.
Only if you make it look like he's so mechanical.
Right. If you try to make him like Pinocchio.
He's not make him articulate.
I would actually like to see a killer Pinocchio. I know they've done it, but I want to see it done right.
I cannot tell a lie.
That's
Tell me
Yeah,
why, Father.
it's giving blood and honey when you say it that way.
that's the
much.
line.
Oh, that was horrid. Oh Lord.
Okay. So you saying should have used the mannequins?
He should have used the mannequin and should not have gone to a damn toy store, honestly. And I think through the movie, he got a little impatient because he was trying to do his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to just being patient because no one knows who the fuck you are. And this kid is taking you everywhere. So guess what? Enjoy the fucking ride. You can be like, and
Well,
go right back to being cute.
I think part of the reason why was if he stayed in that body too long, he'd be stuck.
Yeah, that was the rule.
Which eventually ended up being the case any damn way. Because look where we are right
said the
now.
man was smart in the first fucking place. That's for sure.
But what if he had grown man strength though?
He did.
Because I'm like, the way they show in the 80s, I'm like, did he retain his strength for a doll? Because all I saw was sneak attacks.
I mean, the way
proportionate
he was
strength of an
mom,
asshole. That's what it is.
What you got, lady?
Correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been a minute since I watched any of those movies, Chucky movies. Why didn't he just do the spell when they were asleep?
Because that would make too much sense.
Yeah.
And he was impatient as fuck.
I
He
feel
was impatient as hell.
He was always doing stuff like, let's play a game, Andy. Here, you lay down.
Don't give him another idea in the Chucky series, because you can see somebody going to him of all this time, Chucky. Why you still wait till somebody was asleep? And you see that little far off in the distance look. He's like,
We're talking about it. We're gonna talk about mistakes. I'm like, wait a minute. It's been a while since I watched any of these movies, so it could have actually happened, and I just don't remember. But
I can see Chucky come out of nowhere.
At this point, Chucky's just a pissed little. He has little man syndrome. He's pissed.
Oh, that's
it's not even about getting in somebody else's body at this point. He's just pissed. He's like, I hate everybody. I hate everyone. Where's Demetrius at when I need him? I hate I'm little. I hate being little.
But wouldn't that be funny as hell? The realization the whole time I could have cast the spell on somebody when they were asleep.
Wait,
of all the people I passed.
I have another question.
Mm-hmm.
He actively lives forever now. He will never die. What was the plan when he went into this growing child's body?
So his original plan was not to get. First off, he got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
he was being chased, so he got shot. Mm-hmm. He stumbles into the toy store.
Right.
He should have went to the mannequin. That would at least gave him an out. However,
damn it, Will.
Panic.
Damn it, Will. Damn it.
Chucky's next enemy.
Puberty.
Damn it,
he
Will.
thought he could go inside, and it sounds weird when you say it now, but the fact that he could live again as a child and still get away with what he was doing is, when you think about it now, is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
It can't work.
Or dumb. Or just dumb. Not
just
well thought through.
We're just like, let's just do it. It's a scary doll. My buddy just came out not that long ago. Let's just freak all these kids out.
He was impatient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's all it was.
His impatience is what made the movie.
He panicked and he was impatient. And his impatience did not change. Because after Andy grew up, he was like, "Fuck this! I'm going up to this little black kid." Oh no, not the military kid. Wait a minute.
But it's funny though. He only went up to the black kid once.
Yeah.
Why is it that he went up to Andy for 3 movies, but the black kid gets one round?
He was tired of that little kid. That little kid was too much for him.
He said
he was like, "Listen, being a doll is enough. I don't want to also be black." Like, let's
kind of makes you wonder.
Damn, he's racist.
Yes, life is hard enough.
Wow.
Boy, racism, y'all.
The first time?
He actually, I think the kid shows up again in the new series, and I guess Chucky's running wild, and he left a note for all these people, and the note he left for the kid, because he's an adult now, was like, "Fuck you."
Yep.
So he's like, "Oh, you remember me? Okay."
That's kind of bad. I could have almost been a black kid. I would have been shot already.
So, all right, Montel. Where did Freddie mess up at?
Okay.
And before we go on, he's the one that probably has the best out I'm gonna get you when you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
It goes right back to Chucky. Why didn't you get him when you were asleep? That's the same. Freddy was probably sitting in there like he should have waited till they were asleep.
Okay. One of the things about Freddy that drove me crazy, mind you, as a horror villain, I fucks with it. He gets you in your dreams and you die in real life. The problem is he talked too much. He talked too fucking much. Every time something was about to happen, he's like, here's Freddy, or some stupid shit. I'm like, shut the fuck up and just kill him.
But he did have some good one line.
Just kill him, okay?
He did wear a power glove version.
Power glove.
Power glove.
He did have a power glove at one point.
He like you said, he had the perfect out. You know, he had an arena where you could kill anyone in their sleep. But he made himself known so much that you became the target, and they knew they had to come after you. But a smart one would have just been hiding in the shadows of the dreams, making shit happen. This shit would have been like cold case files. No one would have figured this shit out for years.
But there was that other side, though.
All he had to do was go after the parents that started this whole thing. Then go after their kids, and it would have been done.
Yeah.
But that would have been too easy. It would have been one movie.
Flat out 2 generations. Flat out.
Hang on a second. Wasn't that the more people that feared him, the stronger he actually got?
Because everybody would talk about him. So the parents would.
At least from Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah, like the more fear he gained, the more power he gains.
Because Freddy for I'm dead too. You're right.
Yeah, because they would know more about it. He was being spoken up more. You know.
Yeah,
but in the beginning But in the beginning, it was about vengeance against those who took him out. Okay, and you go and take care of it. You get them, and you. It
always was.
Yeah,
it always was. At least for the first 3.
Yeah.
After that, he just got bored.
He just got,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at that point,
he couldn't collect comics. You know, he couldn't watch anime. So what did he do? He just start killing kids at random.
I mean, when you think about it,
I'm gonna go after this kid in the mental institution. They're in the mental institution. At
that point, it's fish in a barrel. It's like you already own drugs. That's like going to a car with the engine running and the doors unlocked. Let me just hop on in and get myself a nice little joyride in your mind.
That was still one of the best ones out of all of them.
Just like after people, like he didn't try to kill him. He just like you dreaming about like you on this date with Michael B. Jordan, then Freddie just show up and flash y'all.
But also the kill crowd.
Was that a clap? Please tell me that wasn't a clap.
It really was though. What is wrong with you?
Please tell me that was just a chair.
Wow.
I mean, he did. The old boy that was in the wheelchair that imagined himself to be a superhero and just got utterly destroyed in the comic book.
But the Dream Warriors.
Oh man,
the Dream Warriors.
Yeah. Yes. No, the comic book was 5. The comic was 5. The one that you're talking about is 3.
Oh, thank you. Because
Dream Warriors, that was 3.
Yeah, because he thought he was the one that thought he was a wizard. And he ran up on him, and we were like, "Don't run up on him. You ain't that good."
With your bad special effects, that wasn't going nowhere.
My mind still goes back to old girl. Welcome to prime time, bitch.
Who was
just one of the best.
Christine. It was Christine and Nancy, right? Nancy and Christine. They were the 2 final girls, really. One just passed it off to the other one, and like I think it was Christine was the one that learned how to fight in her dream.
Yeah.
You know,
can I say at the end of the first one, 4. I busted out laughing.
That was 4, yeah.
And I didn't mean to.
Because I pulled through the door and just
when we pulled, I just busted out laughing because I was like, this shit just looks so unreal. There's no way.
That's true.
The budget only allowed for one sex doll, and that's how it turned out. The sex doll.
I do love that. You just see these long,
that's how her
elongated arms come out and pull her through the door as she's being spit off in the car. It's like, oh, so this is what the last of the budget gets us. We get rubber arms and a broken door.
Let's snatch the rubber body through the smallest window in the door.
Hey,
I
Frank,
can't lie
go
to
up
you.
the
That
street.
scared
I
me
want
as
you
a
to
kid when I first saw
find me
it.
a sex doll that's blonde. Okay, we're gonna shoot it for the
Although
final scene.
although I feel bad for the cleanup crew for the bedroom scene. I feel bad
But Johnny Depp going.
Johnny Depp being
Shit,
pulled
which
through,
one?
and then
When he was laying in
it's
bed
the
with the
original one
headphones
where
and the
old boy's
TV
in
on his
bed,
chest.
and you literally hear they're doing the sign off on television. Of course, it was almost mortal. It was Mortal Kombat before Mortal Kombat. The whole claw going through his chest, and then dragging him through the bed.
Yeah,
and then the explosion that's upside down, which I give it good camera effects. I just feel bad for the janitor.
That wasn't camera effect. That was an actual upside down.
Yeah, they did it upside down.
Oh, it wasn't upside down.
They actually did it upside down, and not only that, it almost caught on fire because they didn't do the proper. Yeah, they almost caught on fire.
One thing about a lot of horror films, sci-fi horror films, anything like that during like the 80s and 90s, like the OSHA would have a field day.
Awesome.
Although I gotta be honest,
was out here giving they all for these fucking
workers comp is gonna have a field day. I'm telling you.
OSHA was taking bribes. That's why all them weird and crazy
safety
shit
guy was like,
actually happened. They were like, all right, we'll let you do that car crash. Can we just slip it under the table?
That safety guy during that kill scene was like, you want to do what? and how are y'all doing this? Yeah,
we never thought about it that way. Y'all didn't think about this at all. What do you mean?
There was no thought behind it whatsoever. Everybody went out for tacos.
This was not in the stunt. This was not in the stunt coordination meeting. Where did y'all find a rubber raccoon at?
I got to ask.
Like Twilight, it's like Twilight's on the movie. Like
I've been waiting to ask Lainey this question, and anyone else in here. What is the fascination with horror movies?
Mm-hmm.
It is the ultimate escape for me. Between that and fantasy, it's the ultimate escape for me. A good horror movie sucks me in, and I can focus on something that isn't real. Also, depending on what horror movie it is, the scare factor alone will actually.
Right.
I knew she gonna come through. Oh my gosh. Love you, baby. Love you. Good grief.
That was so timely. Yeah, it's for me. It just like, for instance, a ghost movie will have me hooked. A good ghost movie, because I honestly believe like two things are honestly real in some way, shape, or capacity: ghosts and aliens. You know what I'm saying? So those things actually freak me the hell out, and I will think about it and get invested. And then like any of like really realistic horror will also scare me. You know what I'm saying? Like Wolf Creek, the kind of Wolf Creeks, The Strangers, that scares me. That's why I would never even do like Martyrs. That's why I would never even do oh God, the one that Magneto was in, the younger Magneto. Somebody's like Mongol Lake or something like that. I can't remember what it is. But I wouldn't do those kind of horrors at all, because that actually would take me somewhere else.
Okay.
So it's more of just the actual art of horror for you versus the actual scaring.
I think both, but if we're not, as long as we're not talking about the realistic horror, that I won't do.
Okay.
I gotta agree with you. Body horror.
Yeah, I'm the
body
same.
horror.
Body horror is awesome.
Like, body horror for me, at least after a while, it loses its edge for me, because I'm just like, all right, this is a thing now. Because Final Destination, Saw, when it started getting to a point where it was like straight body horror at this point, like where
gore fest. Yeah,
Hostel was my limit.
It depends.
Yeah,
that was my limit on Hostel.
Human Centipede just made me just go, wow, you were really fucking bored. Really,
I really tried to do the second one. It was like, oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That creepy ass dude. He need his ass beat. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
the writer needs his ass beat.
Him too.
Eli Roth is a special kind of fucking strange.
And I'm gonna go see Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving.
Okay, we've been waiting on that one for forever now. I'm not gonna lie. Thanksgiving we've been waiting on forever. So
I'll stick to anime. Thank y'all very much.
Like some horror movies, it just depends. It's just
I knew you was gonna go there.
What? I'm nothing against it. I honestly, for me, if I had to look at a scary movie, it has to be a thriller. It has to be one where there is a maybe a mythos or a story behind it, and it's a race against time against this malevolent entity that's about to take over things. See, stuff like that, I really get a kick out of.
Like The Thing.
Yeah,
The
things
Thing
like
will
that.
always
Like
be
that was fantastic.
Because that's you're talking about. So you're seeing the horror, but then it's like, who's next? What's next? Who do you trust? You don't know who to trust.
Just like Aliens. I love Alien. Love that movie because from the beginning to end,
yeah,
you knew there was something there, but no one knew what it was, and it was a fight for survival. So
and you got other psychological movies like Identity. No one knew the whole thing was in his head.
Yeah,
and then the thing, or
and then saying it was like, we're gonna do what Saint Elsewhere did, but they failed, and we're gonna fix it.
The other, what was that one with John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson? The Room, something.
Yeah, 1408.
That was so good. That was nuts.
Yeah,
I've only seen it once because it did scare me. Absolutely.
Although
I think that's Stephen King, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. Short story he developed further into a movie.
Yeah.
Why does every time Samuel L. Jackson's run, a house always on fire?
Samuel Jackson ain't got time for this shit. That's why.
Every time
you gotta put that there somewhere.
But no, those types of horror movies I like Saw. I will watch the original Saw all day. Can't watch any other Saw beyond that, because at that point you're just watching for gore. You're just watching to see what other traps he can come up with at that point. I'm sorry, a merry-go-round shotgun. I'm good.
And that goes to body horror too.
No, that was dope.
Now all the traps are designed for body mutilation, just to add to the story. I'm like,
I mean, even like, okay, this latest Evil Dead that just was released. I finished that movie and was just like, damn, nobody.
Everybody got it. Yeah, that was actually a good one. I like that one better than the actual franchise.
That's all I could think. I'm like, ain't nobody walking out of this one.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone got. Thank you for coming. Enjoy your popcorn.
The aunt made it. The aunt.
Man, she's traumatized. She's done.
Somebody else was in the parking lot at the end.
Yeah, somebody else. Yeah, it was somebody else that lived.
That was the girl who started the movie. It was a girl who got taken over at the beginning of the movie.
Who was going after whom?
Oh, you're right.
I
forgot about that part.
The demon cleaned up. Frailty was a good one too. Frailty, that falls in the.
Oh my god, Frailty's amazing.
Yeah, because it really did have you like, what?
I never watched it. I haven't.
It's literally like, you're like, is he lying?
Right.
Wait a minute. Like,
don't say nothing because she ain't seen it. Don't say nothing to let you know about it.
How about Midsommar?
Oh,
okay.
Midsommar.
Yeah,
that was so.
That shit was boring as fuck. I'm sorry. I did not care about them kids at the football. Did not care. I'm like, can I get to the end? Like, is she gonna die or not? Like, get to it.
What movie?
All this pomp and circumstance.
Everybody thinks it's such a great movie. I'm like,
I liked the.
I already know. I would
really
have been one.
Here we go again.
I would have been one of the ones. It's like, why is all these naked white folks in this room? We need to go. We need to go. We need to go right now.
Also, Parasite. I mean, I'm surprised, you didn't mention Parasite, Lanny.
Is that
honestly? I've been meaning to watch it, and I have. It's kind of it goes into horror. It's something. I think it's like a drama that goes into horror. I've never seen it. I've been meaning to, but I've just never seen it.
I feel like it's a psychological thriller more than
more psychological.
Yeah.
Okay, so you haven't seen it yet. My bad.
That's okay.
Funny.
Slither is an absolute joy.
Yes.
Yes, it is a nasty joy, but a joy nonetheless.
It is. It's actually good.
Ooh, well, that's an old. No, well, no, that's not that old. Fracture with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling in it. That was actually pretty good. But that kind of goes right back to psychological.
And Malignant is another one that has you like.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Y'all.
I didn't. It was like that was creepy, I
Yeah,
still did not
it was
care
okay.
about them people, but I just punched the little girl
That
in the
last
face
part,
and hold her
though?
under the water until the bubbles stop.
Wow.
That's how you fix that whole situation.
You
Give a
can't
long baptism is what I like
spectrum.
to call it.
Well,
Did you say
that's
what?
like
Baptism?
a
A
long
long
back.
baptism. Hold them under the water till the bubbles stop.
Yeah.
Ooh, just
Look.
You just learned something, Will.
I
You said
never
you
been-
said you learned something.
I was
Mm.
never part of Team Fuck Them Kids until I seen the Babadook, and I was just like, if this kid
Oh.
stop screaming,
That
shut
one,
this boy up.
Bro,
You got
I
some
never jumped out of
melatonin.
my. I
Please
jumped out
give
of my
me some
chair more
melatonin.
times than I
He
can
said,
count.
"I ain't never been about
Oh.
team fuck them kids." I like that.
No, that would
You're
be
gonna get me
Brightburn.
fired using that term. Team fuck them
Yo,
kids.
Brightburn was insane.
Brightburn
Brightburn was
fucking
awesome.
kids.
I need
Brightburn
a
was
sequel.
fucking
Talk about
kids.
needing a sequel. I need a sequel to that one.
He's
Just
never
to
gonna do
know,
it.
For sure.
just to know that it was that level. Shout out to Jim Gunn on that one.
That's a fact. That is
Big
a
Jim.
fact.
He's
If
like,
the
I'm going to give you
rumors are
Superman,
true,
but I'm
they're-
going to spin it on its head, man.
If the rumors
Mhm.
are true, they're building a universe around Brightburn and other characters like that.
The way
I
the
am
way it
really
ended.
curious to see where it goes because
I
now
need that.
Chris and Spartan may know about this.
Mhm.
Irredeemable comes to mind.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love-
Irredeemable
yeah,
comes to
I love-
mind.
So, for those who haven't read or know about Irredeemable, this is the breakdown of Irredeemable.
Sorry.
Imagine Lex Luthor and Superman, right?
Baby.
But one day, Superman just says, I am so sick of this shit,
Mm-hmm.
and says, fuck it all, burn it all to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And then Lex realizes, oh shit, I need to start be the one to save the people. The roles are now reversed. So Irredeemable is actually the hero who's actually the villain.
Pretty much.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
The
very well written.
The Plutonian was a character that you just despised, but at the same time, you're like, why did you go there? And the Paradigm was just a mess of a Justice League on crack, and it was just not working. It was, oh my gosh.
It was messed up. Oh, lady, that's what I wanted to ask you, lady.
It was wild.
About crack?
No.
I mean,
Although, well played on the timing.
not today.
I was going to ask you, lady, because I don't know if you've seen this movie yet. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster.
Yes,
Oh, how is it?
it's not
How is
bad.
it?
I think I
Okay.
wrote about it, Chris. It's
You
not
did.
bad.
You did.
It's
I
very.
think
It
on
is
Prime.
so dreary.
Okay.
It
I've
is
never heard of
so
that.
dreary. The best thing I will say without spoilers is think of a modern day Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It
shit.
is so dreary though. So I will
Gotcha.
say, if you watch it, it is good. But if you watch it, be prepared to like have ice cream after. Have a puppy near you. You need something. Have Obi afterwards near you just to be like, hey, I love you, son. And you're
Wow,
just
that
gonna.
sounded like my divorce. You know,
I'm so sorry.
have something nice afterwards.
Oh my god.
This is why I'm single.
Lord have mercy. So there's definitely been a lot of movies where we would have seen a lot of stuff play out way differently. Chucky is probably like the most prime example, right? Chucky and Freddy are the prime examples because Freddy doesn't have a rhyme or reason. He's just like, I told y'all stop coming to this damn camp. I don't know why y'all keep coming here. So
Jason.
Yeah, Freddy or Jason. He's just like, I don't even know why you guys keep coming here. You should know.
My
Like, this is my. You do not go here. There's literally a lake in this country that used to be a black town that was flooded, and and I can't remember where it is right now. But the people that stay in the town, especially the black people, they don't fuck with that
in
lake.
Georgia. They did
Yeah,
it.
it's in Georgia.
Yeah.
They don't fuck with that lake.
Yeah.
It has taken more lives because they like people been electrocuted in this lake and somehow drowned. It just it's yeah.
Somebody put it in the chat. Honestly, put it in the chat.
Oh, there it is.
That's
Right
it,
there.
Lake
Lake
Lanier. That's
Lanier.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, Lake Lanier. They will not. They people, and yet somehow,
Of course. Because they have to. That's the investor gate.
That's one of them things where it's like ghost hunters or whatever they show on television now, and they're just like, yeah, we're gonna check out Lake Lanier, and I'm like, you know what? I never watched this, but I want to see how this turns out.
That's a fact.
And you stay in the trees so that way you could avoid that. You get the bird's eye view. He's dead.
Nobody on that film crew was black. Where we going? Oh, I'm taking PTO that day. Y'all go.
Hate to see it.
Let me know how that turns out. Oh, I'm sorry. I won't be seeing y'all.
Wow.
Like, dang, they didn't make it back. Oh, damn. I'm gonna apply for his job.
I am surprised. Look at my shock.
Oh, all right. So before we get out of here, Blurred's Eye View is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blurred's Eye View for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented blurs across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 blurred mystery box company.
Wrap-up protocol initiated, Captain.
All right, everybody. It is that wonderful time. It's not really wonderful, but like I said, we can't say life is lifing. Life is trifling right now. We got to get back to
it. Life is Tyson right now.
Oh, that part.
Before we get to, I'm glad you said that, Black Fox, because I've seen a story today by Rosie Perez, and she was talking about when they were coming, well, not coming up, but back in the day, and Rosie Perez's sister, I guess they all stayed in this apartment complex, and Mike Tyson stayed there. They knew Mike. They know Mike. And some guy pulled a gun out on Rosie Perez's sister because she wouldn't go out on a date with him.
Right.
So she was freaking out, and she went and got Mike. And I was like, well, there's no more to need to this story. It's Mike. It's like
R.I.P.
Oh my God. So yeah, I was just like, oh, it's lovely when you hear new Mike Tyson stories just to find out like
Mike Tyson be having those Batman level stories.
He do have Batman level stories. Remember that time, Mike? Yeah, you stopped crying in Gotham.
That part.
The heart of Gotham.
I tried to fight Tyson. I was armed. I still got put on a t-shirt.
Oh, Lady Vandalore, talk to the people.
I punched the Joker so hard.
Instagram is a place you can find. It's mirrors here at this thing for the Instagrammers things. I have my podcast that I do on Twitch and YouTube live Sundays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The lovely sirens in the background as well to complete the aesthetic. I am also doing something. Yeah, I'm on TikTok.
New York
Child Mandalore.
It's a real place.
Your levels are fine.
Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Child Mandalore. You can find my podcast by the same name on all streaming platforms. I gotta finish it. It's still not done. I gotta update it, but it's good for what you got. If you need like a brief synopsis of what's going on in Mandalorian history, 'tis all.
At your will and
at your discretion.
Not the
at your leisure.
At your leisure.
Oh my God! Talk to him, lady. The grill the whore.
I just want to ask a question because Tafari puts I love his suggestion. Do you have the red outfit? Because you definitely are giving tethered. Yes. You do like a before and after. Because I'm loving it. And I actually have my red outfit somewhere.
We'll talk
I'm just
later.
saying.
11-11, y'all. 11-11. Let's go.
We'll talk later.
Ow. I am Lainey. I am one part of Geek by Heart. Me and my husband run Geek by Heart on YouTube. You can find us there. We talk about a lot of trailers. We talk about horror. We talk about movies that we have seen. You will also see us on TikTok. You can also see us on IG. Same name, Geek by Heart. You can see Jay, who plays Ragnarok, now on Fridays after 6 and Sundays after 12 on, you guessed it, Geek by Heart on YouTube. So check us out. We have fun.
Let it be known. Talk to the people.
Our
very own
All right.
Shepherd book. I'm telling you,
But
maybe it's the
Sorry.
Shepherd book of the crew.
That was my own horror movie. I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Once again, is your frosted bearded blur to corn here. Beer's getting longer, life's getting shorter, but hey, I'm still in it. You can find me on Instagram and X. I really am not on X very much because it's getting gross under Navy Montel. You can find me on Twitch.
Stop.
Huh?
That's why they got commas, because the way you did that, it's like I'm finding on X because it's getting gross under Navy Montel. So like, wait, dude.
It was perfect, like there we go. Yeah, it's gross under there. So timing is everything, children. Remember that, okay? You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch under Rogue Catnip. I'm working on coming back to YouTube with my comic review series, which I'm looking forward to, and I'm gonna start doing it on StreamYards because I want to make it look fancy and everything.
Let me and Kira know, because
Y'all already on board. You don't even know it yet. I haven't even asked you. You're already on board.
Damn.
Father Nukin, really? On TikTok, I'm coming back with my Dungeons and Dragons DM series, which has become really popular. People like seeing me do different ones based on being a dungeon master. And on Twitch, I am devoting myself once a week on Sunday nights around 8 p.m. to play a game. I'm going back into Diablo 4 because right now Marvel Snap is giving me my ass, and I just saying. Mobius is the card I can't stand. High Evolutionary, whoever made that needs to be punched in the face. That's all I gotta say.
I'm sorry, it's just Bama Blur.
What did he say? What did he? Hold on.
He testified.
He's not wrong though.
Wait, what did he say?
All that man said.
Wow.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong though.
Yeah, we all like
this is a great one. It's like back shot. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, okay, we're talking about politics, back shots. Okay,
wow.
This is wonderful.
Wow. Chris, why you not putting that on the screen? Like, come
Oh
on.
my god.
Share with everybody.
I mean, hey,
There you go.
live in your truth, Bama. Live
And
in
not
your
only
truth.
that, now the picture really goes with the comments.
He done testified and then some. It ain't even.
But he's not wrong though. Between cosplayers and back shots, I think I'm done.
And here I thought he was talking about the Nazis on X or whatever. Like, shit.
Oh my lord.
And that's what we call it the dark place.
Oh my god.
Hi, Will. Speaking of, hi, Will.
I will.
Yeah, me. We'll be watching the Cinematic Assassin, your collectible connoisseur. Don't matter what site you're on, you can find me at Mayhem Media. That's MAYEHEM Media. Real quick, for my friends like me that collect these gargoyles NECAs, you know what I mean? Lexington, his release date got moved up to Wednesday, as in this past Wednesday. So if you have ordered, it should be shipped and in the mail already. We're not waiting until next month. Gang, gang.
Yay.
On that note, I'm ready for bed. So, yeah, mental health is important. Yeah, I mean. Take your meds, take your PTO, and whatever else you do, lean into learning, lean into laughter, lean into love, and we'll make this world a better place.
And Bama then says, "Oh, I'm sorry." No, don't apologize.
That was awesome.
Thank you, lady.
You are in a safe and right place right now.
Never apologize. We're not judging you. We're just slightly gonna be a little bit more worried about you, but
that man is living in his truth. Let him be.
Everybody looks at titties. It's fine. You fine. It's fine. Get them where you can.
Studies have shown that it makes people happy.
So
So
you live longer, supposedly. Anyway,
I love this picture of you and Spartan. Spartan, I love this picture of you and Obi right now. This is
unsigned Obi.
Completely knocked out, but he won't be for long. But yes, Black Fox 447 is where you can find me on the socials. I usually do reviews on everything, including gym stuff, because I try to keep it shake. Of course, How the Frack We Got Here and Give It podcast can be found wherever podcasts are heard or seen, practically everywhere. Www.org. Definitely check us out in my writing column on wrestling, because why? Wrestling is real and people are fake. Shout out to Miss Kitty for that one. Again, guys, if you know somebody's doing something, don't just walk by, like it, share it, put it out there. Word of mouth advertising is the best way we can get things done and get things out there for the world to see. Aside from that, there's con season still going on. 3 simple rules. Number 1, respect the cosplayer at all times. Number 2, wash your ass. Nobody wants you to bring your ass to a con. And number 3 is the same rule that I apply to myself, is the same rule that I tell everyone else. Simply put, be nice, be kind, don't be a dick, and we'll all be cool.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Who would have thought the last 10 minutes of this show was
Hey, yo. I need you to stop. You can't.
You gotta put that on the screen too, because everybody sees us laughing, and if they don't know what's going on in the chart, oh my God! Honestly.
Okay.
Yo,
I'm gonna go
here.
Me, you and me both. All right, so I'm gonna go through the chat. I'm gonna throw it on the board. But Jesus. Okay, so.
You gotta do it in order. You gotta do it in order. You gotta go back to Bama, and then you gotta.
He said, "Okay." So Bama says, "I'm on X for titties." Tafari just responds with laughing, the honesty. Bama says, "Oh," and then honestly says, "I'm not calling it X." Bama responds, "I play Snap too, Davey." I'm like, wait a minute.
It keeps going. It keeps going.
And then he says, "I'm so sorry." Honestly says, "I see mine every day." Man, he's Obi probably get his meal straight from the titty. That's why he's slumped like that. Bama says, "Oh well, never mind." He's just busted out laughing. And she says, "Well, I mean."
Oh my gosh.
This is the post titty dance I ever seen one. High five. I'm just saying. Oh
wow.
Good night.
Oh my God. Wow. I just said the quiet part out loud. So this is your favorite man on the wall, Chris Fury. Post titty nap, apparently. It's just everything. And it didn't even fall off the rails. This is perfect.
Right, baby.
This is perfect. So
I love this so much.
If this is why you watch us live, this is why you tune in, and if this is your first time, I hope you had fun.
We're gonna keep happening
because this is what we do. Imagine what we're like. Imagine what you see with us in real life. So,
God,
if you're in the Atlantic City, New Jersey area, come down to J1 Con. We're going to be there November 4th at 4:00. That's going to be Saturday, 4 p.m. in Panel Room A. We're going to be doing some game shows. We're going to be doing some giveaways, and you never know with us. We always have a plan, and it goes right off. It goes how we need it to, but you know. Other than that, tune in every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like I do, remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. Have fun with everyone. You see what just happened here, because we all in tears at this point. We all literal tears at this point. Oh,
and sweating.
It's sweating. Thank you, Bama, for all to get that show started.
Jesus, thank you for your service, baby.
Thank
You
for your
got a
service.
promise, Will. I swear to God, you got
Until
promise.
then, we will see you guys Tuesday. See y'all later. Thanks to the crew. We got a couple more to take, so we see y'all soon.